What's up, car cruisers? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into automotive history and manufacturing excellence. I'm your host, and today we're taking you on an incredible journey through time. From the legendary Chevrolet factories of the 1960s to the cutting-edge facilities building America's most iconic vehicles today. You know, there's something magical about American automotive manufacturing. It's not just about building cars. It's about building dreams, creating legends, and maintaining a tradition that's been the backbone of this country for over a century. Today, we're going behind the scenes at some of the most important factories in America, where your favorite Chevrolets, Corvettes, and Cadillacs come to life. But here's what's going to blow your mind. While the title says 60 years ago, what we're actually seeing is how these same legendary facilities have evolved into modern marvels of engineering and precision. From the hand-built classics of the 60s to today's high-tech assembly lines, this is the story of American automotive excellence. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's cruise into the heart of American manufacturing. Let's start with the crown jewel of American sports cars, the Chevrolet Corvette. Since 1953, every single Corvette has been hand-built in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and later at the legendary St. Louis plant. We're talking about 70-plus years of pure American performance rolling off these assembly lines. Here's a number that'll make you appreciate what you're looking at. They build about 52,000 Corvettes every year. That breaks down to roughly 46,000 staying right here in the USA, 3,500 heading to our neighbors in Canada, and 2,500 making their way to Europe. That's American engineering conquering the world one Corvette at a time. But here's where it gets really interesting. You're watching the production of the C7 Corvette, which you literally cannot buy new anymore. The last C7, a black Z06, sold at auction for $2.7 million. That's not just a car, gentlemen. That's a piece of American history. And if you bought one and took care of it, you're sitting on a gold mine, because these classics just keep growing in value. The precision you're seeing here is incredible. Watch how they install that front dashboard. It connects directly to the windshield frame, and thanks to modern robotics, the entire assembly goes in as one perfect unit. This is where American craftsmanship meets cutting-edge technology. Now let me tell you about one of the most critical moments in any car's life, what they call the marriage. This is the moment when all hell breaks loose in the best possible way. The engine, transmission, drive shafts, axles, fuel tank, everything that makes your Chevy roar to life gets mounted to the body in one coordinated dance of American engineering. Look at these workers. They're doing this with their hands above their heads for most of their shift. This is demanding, skilled labor, and these guys take pride in every bolt they turn. This isn't just assembly line work. This is craftsmanship. Each one of these workers could tell you stories about the thousands of vehicles they've helped bring to life. And here's something that might surprise you. The new C8 Corvette that just came out, it's the first production Corvette with a hybrid powertrain. We're talking about a 6.2-liter L T2 V8 combined with an electric motor powering the front wheels, pumping out a combined 655 horsepower. Starting price, over $122,000 before you even start checking option boxes. But here's what I love about this process. Despite all the modern technology, despite the robots and automation, there's still that human touch. Some jobs are just too complex for machines. The intricate wiring, the final adjustments, the quality checks, that's still American hands and American expertise, making sure every vehicle is perfect. Now let's head down to Arlington, Texas, where they build the vehicles that define American capability, the Chevrolet Suburban and Tahoe. This facility has been cranking out SUVs and trucks for over 60 years, and it's one of General Motors' most important plants. We're talking about 5,700 dedicated workers here, and get this, the female employees are earning over $26 an hour. That's not just fair wages, that's recognition of skill and dedication. This plant builds on GM's advanced GMT T1XX platform, which is the foundation for some of the most capable full-size SUVs on the planet. Here's what makes Arlington special. They don't just build Chevrolets. The GMC Yukon and Cadillac Escalade roll off these same lines. It's like a masterclass in American manufacturing efficiency. One platform, multiple brands, all built to the same exacting standards. The Tahoe has been the best-selling full-size SUV in America for years, often outselling the competition by a 2-to-1 margin. When you see one of these beasts on the road, you're looking at the result of decades of refinement and American engineering excellence. Watch this process. They stamp the sheet metal with massive presses, shape it into body panels, and then the real magic happens. Robotic arms apply body sealant with precision that would make a Swiss watchmaker jealous. This is where raw steel becomes American capability. Here's something that'll make you proud to be American. These assembly line workers don't just show up for a paycheck. They love what they do so much that many say they do it for free. That's the kind of passion and dedication that built this country's automotive industry. Look at this workforce. Up to 40% women, thanks to mechanical assists that help lift and position heavy components. This isn't your grandfather's assembly line, where brute strength was everything. This is modern American manufacturing where skill, precision, and dedication matter more than anything else. The teamwork you're seeing here is incredible. These aren't just individual workers doing isolated jobs. This is a coordinated effort where everyone understands their role in building something bigger than themselves. When that Silverado or Suburban rolls off the line, it carries the pride and craftsmanship of every single person who touched it. And here's the reality of modern manufacturing. Performance matters. Workers who excel can earn bonuses at the end of their shift. But if you show up tired and make mistakes, there are consequences. This is serious business because every vehicle that leaves these plants carries the reputation of American manufacturing. The United Auto Workers Local 31 represents these employees, ensuring fair wages and safe working conditions. This is American labor and American management working together to build the vehicles that keep America moving. Let's cruise over to Lansing Delta Township in Michigan, where they build the Chevrolet Traverse, Buick Enclave, and GMC Acadia. This facility employs 2,900 Americans and Mexicans working together to build some of the most popular crossover SUVs in America. Here's what makes this plant special. It's gold certified for environmental stewardship and sustainable production practices. This isn't just about building great vehicles. It's about building them responsibly. American manufacturing leading the way in environmental consciousness while maintaining the quality and capability we demand. The third-generation Chevrolet Traverse finally went into production in 2024, and it's selling like hotcakes. This is what happens when American engineers listen to American families and build exactly what they need: space, capability, reliability, and value. Watch the precision in this stamping operation. Those massive presses are shaping raw steel into the body panels that will become your family's next adventure vehicle. Every curve, every line, every structural element is designed and built to American standards. What you're seeing here is the evolution of American manufacturing. These facilities combine the craftsmanship traditions of the past with the technology and environmental consciousness of the future. It's not just about building cars. It's about building a sustainable future for American manufacturing. Now let's talk about the future. Factory Zero in Detroit, Michigan. This is General Motors' cutting-edge hub and the launch pad for America's electric vehicle revolution. This isn't just another assembly plant. This is where American automotive history is being rewritten. Factory Zero is building the electric Silverado, and soon they'll be cranking out the GMC Sierra Denali EV and Cadillac Escalade IQ. But here's what's really impressive. They're also assembling Ultium battery cells into modules and packs right here in America. We're not just building electric vehicles. We're building the entire electric ecosystem. The Ultium battery technology is incredible. We're talking about a 100 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery with an advanced NCMA cathode that provides high energy density, long range, and reliable performance. This is American innovation competing head-to-head with anyone in the world. What you're seeing here represents a massive investment in American manufacturing and American jobs. While other countries talk about electric vehicles, we're building them. While others import batteries, we're manufacturing them right here at home. This facility combines advanced manufacturing technology with sustainable production practices. It's proof that American manufacturing can lead the world in the next generation of automotive technology while maintaining the quality and reliability that made American cars legendary. Let's head over to Orion Township, where 1,200 dedicated employees are crafting vehicles with the precision of a Swiss watch. Watch this worker preparing to assemble wheels. He's carefully marking the center of the brake disc to ensure perfect positioning. This level of attention to detail is what separates American manufacturing from the rest of the world. This stage of manufacturing is often compared to a giant jigsaw puzzle, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's simple. It's intuitive for experienced workers, but it requires skill, focus, and years of experience to do it right. These workers are driven by speed and flawless execution because they know that families depend on the vehicles they're building. Here's where American manufacturing really shines: the HFV6 engine paired with a 10-speed transmission. This combination powers some of GM's most popular vehicles. We're talking about a 60-degree V6 configuration with 24 valves, aluminum block and heads, and sequential multi-port fuel injection. This is engineering excellence delivering both performance and efficiency. The engine assembly process is a thing of beauty. Every component is precisely positioned, every connection is perfect, and every engine is tested before it goes to the main assembly line. This isn't mass production. This is precision manufacturing at its finest. Once assembly is complete, these engines head to the warehouse before integration into vehicles. It's a choreographed dance of logistics and precision that ensures every vehicle gets exactly the right powertrain for its intended purpose. Welcome to Fairfax Assembly and Stamping, where the magic begins with massive giga-presses that shape and stamp body panels with incredible precision. These presses form the foundation of every vehicle, ensuring structural integrity and quality from the very first step. This facility employs more than 2,100 hourly and salaried employees, all represented by the United Auto Workers Local 31. Every day, several thousand new vehicles roll off these production lines, each one carrying the pride and craftsmanship of American workers. What you're witnessing here is the transformation of raw steel into the backbone of American transportation. Those body panels you see being formed will become the structure that protects families, hauls cargo, and enables the American way of life. The precision of these stamping operations is incredible. We're talking about tolerances measured in fractions of millimeters, ensuring that every panel fits perfectly and every vehicle meets the exacting standards that American consumers demand. This is where American manufacturing muscle meets modern precision. Those massive presses represent decades of engineering refinement, operated by skilled workers who understand that every panel they produce becomes part of someone's daily life. The Chevy Silverado 5500 HD that comes out of this process has a gross vehicle weight rating of up to 19,500 pounds. That's not just a truck. That's American capability engineered to handle whatever job needs doing. Here's where American manufacturing really proves its worth: in the testing phase. Every vehicle that rolls off these assembly lines goes through rigorous quality control that would make other manufacturers jealous. Watch these test drivers. They take dozens of finished Chevrolets to the test track every single day. This isn't just a quick drive around the block. These are comprehensive evaluations of every system, every component, and every aspect of vehicle performance. The wind tunnel testing you're seeing here is where aerodynamics get perfected. The Cadillac Lyric's low coefficient of drag didn't happen by accident. It's the result of countless hours of testing and refinement. Chassis stability, driver cabin soundproofing, every detail gets evaluated and perfected. During vehicle development, engineers carefully evaluate chassis component durability while assessing shock absorber effectiveness. They test sound deadening performance to ensure that vibrations and road noise are minimized. This is the difference between building a car and building a quality American vehicle. The full-size luxury Cadillac CT6 may no longer be in production, replaced by the newer Celestiq. But the testing standards that made it reliable continue in every vehicle that comes out of these plants. Independent studies consistently rate these vehicles as reliable, even after years of service. This commitment to quality is why American vehicles have earned their reputation for durability and dependability. It's not just about meeting standards, it's about exceeding them. Now let's have an honest conversation about American manufacturing. If you've been following automotive content for a while, you've probably noticed that American factories have a different character than their European or Asian counterparts. The reality is that some of our facilities appear darker and less disciplined compared to the ultra-modern plants in Europe and Asia. This isn't about making excuses. It's about recognizing areas where we need to improve if we want to maintain our competitive edge in global manufacturing. But here's what those other factories don't have: the American spirit, the innovation, and the dedication to building vehicles that meet the unique needs of American consumers. While others focus on efficiency metrics, we focus on building vehicles that can handle American roads, American weather, and American demands. The scanning technology you see here, where they scan a molded Chevrolet Silverado door into a computer for optimization, shows that American manufacturers are embracing technology and continuous improvement. We're not stuck in the past. We're building on our strengths while adopting the best practices from around the world. Chassis capability testing during vehicle development shows the commitment to durability that American consumers expect. Engineers evaluate every component, test shock absorption, assess ride comfort, and ensure that sound deadening meets the standards that make American vehicles comfortable for long-distance travel. This is American manufacturing evolving, adapting, and improving while maintaining the core values that made our automotive industry great. So there you have it, car cruisers, the incredible story of American automotive manufacturing, from the legendary facilities that built the classics of the 1960s to the cutting-edge plants building tomorrow's electric vehicles. What we've seen today isn't just about building cars, it's about maintaining a tradition of excellence, innovation, and craftsmanship that has defined American manufacturing for generations. From the hand-built Corvettes of Bowling Green to the high-tech electric vehicles of Factory Zero, American workers continue to build the vehicles that move our nation. These facilities employ hundreds of thousands of Americans, from the assembly line workers who take pride in every vehicle they build, to the engineers who design the next generation of American automotive excellence. This is more than manufacturing. This is the backbone of American industry. The evolution from the Chevrolet 150, 210, and Bel Air of the 1960s to today's Silverados, Suburbans, and Corvettes shows how American automotive manufacturing has adapted and thrived through decades of change. We've embraced new technology, improved our processes, and maintained our commitment to quality. As we look toward the future, with electric vehicles and sustainable manufacturing practices, American automotive plants are leading the way. We're not just keeping up with global competition, we're setting the standards for the next generation of automotive manufacturing. Thanks for cruising with us today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into American automotive manufacturing, smash that like button, subscribe for more automotive content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. What's your favorite American-built vehicle? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep cruising.